Hello, my ginger loves. I hope all is well. Welcome to Tea Time with Joss. So let me address it. I've been very overstimulated lately, and so that's why I don't have any lights on. I have one of the blinds kind of open to let some natural light in, but I need to calm my system. I've had a really bad headache, and it's probably because I've been trying to wean myself off of caffeine in combination with it's a lot on my crown. So listening to, like crown chakra music, and I'm drinking some clove tea along with some other herbs that I whipped up. And I just have the room in a very calm and relaxing ambiance because I need to like bring it down some. So that's why I don't have any lights on. So I'm gonna hold the cards up and hopefully you can see. If you can't, I apologize. I think I've been binging on too much horror movies, and not that I'm frightened, but it's just too much for my system. So, and then I watched, oh God, y'all, I watched this really good series on Netflix, The Fall of the House of Usher. I was kind of worried at first, being honest. It was kind of gory, but it had a really good message. A good message about healing and bitterness. Yeah. It was just a really good message. And so I definitely recommend if you can handle the gore. I ain't gonna lie. I had to skip a couple of few 20-30 seconds in some of the episodes because the gore, it was just too much for me. And I'm like a horror movie fanatic, but I feel like I've gone through a really major ascension over the last year, and so I get overstimulated very easily. Like my system is rattled even more easily now. And I know it's because I've had an upgrade. So, we have to be careful and, be careful what we take in, everything in moderation. So, I just needed to be in the room calm. So, I hope you can see. I pray you can see. I feel like you can. So, we're going to go with that. If you watch The Fall of the House of Usher, come back to the comments and let me know what you thought about that series. I enjoyed it. If I did not say it already, I am not for everyone, and neither is this reading. So, I won't take it personal. All right. Y'all, I love this deck. I know I start with it most of the time, but it's just... It's a Raise Your Vibration deck, and a little while ago, I was texting with my brother, and when I did the pre-shuffle, the card that was on the bottom was exactly what he and I had been talking about yesterday. So I just feel like there's things we need to know. Maybe today, maybe for tomorrow, maybe for next year, maybe for next month, maybe for next week. I don't know. But I feel like it's something we need to know. So let's see. My breath connects me to life. My high vibes heal the world. Living with purpose brings me prosperity. Excuse me. And then on the bottom, your mind is an altar to source energy. And in my last video, one of the videos I did last, I said something about this card, and I could not find it in that video. But it's coming out today, so that is, confirmation and clarification for somebody that you are really needing to be mindful of what you are thinking. Because whatever you are thinking about is you. 606 on the clock when I said that, but whatever you're thinking about, it's what you're giving your attention to. It's where you're putting your energy, and it's honestly and truly how you feel about, where you are. And I mean, it's normal to think about lack if you are in a lackful place. It's normal for it to come into your mind sometimes, but to place it on your altar, meaning you're worshiping it, you are allowing it to just sit, and it's having space in a place where it doesn't belong. So this is telling you that somebody needs to change your mind. And I believe it was the video that I did about changing your perspective about something that came out. So, your mind, all of your thoughts are what you are. Whatever you think about the most is what you're giving the most energy to. And that's what you're presenting to Source. That's what you're presenting to God. So if you are in a place where you are in a state of lack in any kind of way, in any capacity, if you are lacking, in spirit, if you're lacking in health, if you're lacking in finance, if you're lacking in love, or, in assistance and support, if you are lacking anywhere in your life and all you're thinking about is the lack of that, that's all that is going to be sent to you. See how that's coming down? Like something beaming down. So that's all that you're going to get. So somebody definitely needs to change their mind. My breath connects me to life. So this card is blue, right? So that's for our throat chakra. And basically, this is letting you know that your voice is what is connecting you to what's happening around you, to what's happening in your life. That's how I feel about that. Whatever place you find yourself in, it's because that's what you're speaking. And that goes back to what I was just saying. So I love to say, speak what you seek until you see what you say. And some of y'all really seeing what you said in real life. And if you don't like what you see, that means you need to change what you say, right? So whatever you're putting out there is what you're getting back. And somebody needs to change. You need to change your words. You need to change your mind, in order to change your life. Whatever it is that you are wanting to bring to you, you're not doing that because whatever you're speaking against whatever it is you want. And your vibration is in the lack, even though your words may not be. Okay? My high vibes heal the world. Definitely making sure that you are raising your vibration, just what I was talking about at the beginning of the video. What you watch will change your vibration. What you see, what you take in, that can change your vibration. And so me, myself, taking accountability and responsibility, I need to fall back on, kind of the things that I've been allowing myself to see with my two eyes so that my one eye can be activated properly. And so that's what someone needs to do. You need to remember that when your frequency is raised, it's going to help raise the frequency around you, and those people are going to help raise the frequency around them. And that is what is going to bring this healing, okay? There may be some light workers watching, there may be some healers watching. You know, you may be a healer, you know, like maybe Reiki, or maybe I've seen lately that there are people who, you know, are Reiki healers, and they've been able to do that virtually. So you're still putting out a high vibration that is helping to heal the world in the capacity that you were designed to heal it, okay? So making sure that you are keeping your vibration as high as you can for the day. And I say that because sometimes we feel pressured, especially if you are a healer, especially if you are a light worker. There is so much pressure that you have to always be in a high vibration. Sis, no, that is not true. That's not how that goes. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. And because of the human experience, you ain't always going to feel high. But what I can say is, in the days when you are not feeling your best, when you are not feeling as high as you normally do, take a break. Go outside. If you have pets, cuddle and love up on them. If you have humans that you love to touch, do that to them. You know, but you need to, and I'm saying people that will want you to touch them, okay? Don't be violating people. I didn't say that. Anyway, you have to do what you know is going to help get you into a better space. Even if that means something like what I'm doing. I enjoy the quiet. I enjoy peace, serenity, incense burning, candles, you know, drinking my lovely tea. Because if you don't know, or if you do know, I'm not sure, I have a real fruit and herbal tea business. So the teas that I drink are the ones that I've made. I don't drink bag tea and them kind of things, because real herbs are what help to raise my vibration. So you have to make sure that you are consuming what it is that you want to put out. And we don't want to be consuming a lot of toxicity, because then we get into a space where sometimes it's difficult to get back into the high vibration. So, you know, maybe also the beginning of what I was telling y'all about me being overstimulated, maybe that is for someone also. Maybe you're consuming too much things that you don't need to consume. Even if it's stuff you've always been doing, maybe you're no longer in that space. Maybe you've had a spiritual upgrade, or an emotional upgrade, or a mental upgrade, or you're just, you know, overall changing, and what used to, you know, vibe with you don't vibe with you no more. And that's okay. Everything in moderation. Living with purpose brings me prosperity. And so, I don't know. I'm just getting the feeling like somebody has been in a lack mentality about something. Something you don't have. Maybe you don't feel safe. Maybe you don't feel secure. Maybe you're feeling like you don't know what's going on. Maybe you're in that stage of your journey where you don't know what to do. You don't know what direction to take. You don't have anybody to ask. You don't have anybody to help, because God is calling you to come to them. If you are in that place, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be conversing with God, Source, your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides, your guardians, whatever you call them, however you refer to what you believe in. But you're in a place right now where you are supposed to be taking it to them and them only. That's why no matter who you talk to, no matter how much you've been on social media, no matter, you know, how many people in your circle you tell about what's going on with you, that's why it doesn't resonate with anyone. And that's why you're still in that place, because that's not where your help is coming from right now. Your help is coming from much higher. And so you're being called to sit down and to get with God. Because I feel like somebody knows what their purpose is. You know what the purpose is. You know what you're supposed to be doing. It's just you got too much stimulation going on around you. It's too much distraction. It's too much. It's just too much. You're not quiet enough. And I kind of am getting the energy of like somebody need to go in hermit mode, but you can still talk to people sometimes, but not for a long time. It's like you have a voice. People come to you because whatever you tell them, it's always correct. And it sits well with them. They know that it's coming from a loving place. It's not condescending. It's not, making them feel small. You're telling people the honest truth, but they know it's from a place of love. But you have to be careful with your energy right now. This is a time for you to kind of just kind of be a little selfish with your energy. You've got to call in what you want over your own life so that you can continue to help others. But you got to get out of this lack space, and you're in that space because you're trying to get help from a place that you're not going to get it from right now. Right now, your help is not in other people. Your help is in you sitting down and having a little powwow with the Lord. Okay? And in that, you will find clarity, because your mind will begin to change, and you're going to be able to have a different kind of thought process when you're giving your thought offerings up to God, up to the Most High. That's what I'm feeling. I hope this resonated for someone. I thank you so much for all of your support and your love. I thank you for those who are watching. If you like the video, if there is anything about this that resonated with you, please comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel. And I appreciate y'all so much. I hope you have a most wonderful rest of the day. And I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye.